I am Debbie Sugrue, a Mercyfirst mom. Well, we wanted to have children of our own, and that wasn't meant to be, so we decided that we wanted to adopt. We weren't really interested in doing foster care, but it was another road, and the connection with Mercyfirst, there was just a lot of good things about Mercyfirst in itself. Part of it, the sort of Catholic, organization, as well as it was very spiritual in some ways. So we connected here and we said that, we wanted to, explore fostering a young child, under the age of 2 in hopes to adopt. So that's kind of how we landed at Mercyfirst. I'm married to a wonderful man named Bob Sugrue, and we have 2 beautiful children that we actually got from this beautiful place here, Mercyfirst, which is very special to us. These gardens actually are kind of special to us as well. We were looking to foster and then adopt a child, and we spent a lot of time with these gardens with some children. So it's nice to be actually filming out here. We have we have an adoptive daughter who's going to be age 6, Emily, and we have a little boy who is just turned 3, Richie, and their siblings. They came to us from Mercyfirst under some duress, but they have just flourished in our home, and they're very close. They kill each other sometimes, but they get along for the most part. Richie looks up to his little sister, calls her Sissy all the time. Half the time she can't be bothered, and the other half the time she just wants to make sure he's around all the time. Well, my husband and I both come from very large families. They knew we were looking to adopt. So even with adoption, foster care wasn't even on the table yet. We were concerned, just a little bit, would our family treat, our children any differently? No, we knew that they wouldn't, but, blood, you worried about it. There was absolutely no reason for any concern. Our families were incredible. The first day that Emily, who's the oldest, came to our house, when we knew she was coming, we said, okay, we're getting a child. By like 5 o'clock that night, there were cribs and strollers and presents, and who was at Toys R Us getting, and it was just wonderful. And we have a wonderful support system. So on both sides of Bob's family and my family. So the kids are a very integral part. They have a lot of extended family, a lot of cousins. We just spent Palm Sunday. My husband's half Italian. Palm Sunday's a big deal. You probably know that, Jonathan. But it's wonderful. So we saw the whole entire family, the Sugrue family anyway. And the kids, just seeing them running around, and it's my cousin, and wait, that's my uncle, because we don't get to see everybody all the time. So our families really make things so much easier for us, just because of the love that they have for all the kids. Well, the rewards obviously outweigh anything that is negative or time-consuming or frustrating. Besides the fact that they really are good kids. Their smiles, their learning. And one of my favorite things is watching both of them learn. But my daughter is in pre-K, in kindergarten right now, and just watching her lately, just being able to read. Like when did that happen? You were this big, and now all of a sudden you can read books. So that is very rewarding, and seeing the love between her and her brother as well. So I'm happy that they're together. So that's really, really important. That's very rewarding for both me and my husband. It was a weird feeling, actually. I think all of a sudden you kind of wake up on Mother's Day and it's like, oh wow, I'm a mother. When did that happen? Oh, that's right, we have a baby now. So it was almost like surreal in a way, but the fact that someone, calls you mom is just kind of warms your heart. I think we got together with Bob's mom, if I remember correctly, for our first Mother's Day, and just having your own child on Mother's Day and getting all those cool little gifts that say mom and #1 mom. I was like, wow, that's me. Yeah, so it was neat. So many children that need homes, and foster care is very, very important. It's scary for some people because there's a lot that goes along with it, and you have to be a certain type of person, but it is so important to help these children to heal and to get back to their families if that's the way it's meant to be, or to make that bond and connect with the family so that they can adopt There's such a huge need out there. There's so many children that need homes, and good loving homes. That's what's really important. I would say that the moms that come out of Mercyfirst, I mentioned unconditional love before. It's the same. They work really hard with these children. They want to give them some stability, and they're consistent. You know, they want to give them love, and a lot of love, and they have a lot of family that helps. So there's a lot of love, a lot of family support. They have a lot of support from, you know, their extended family, and that is pretty significant. I see a lot of that with their own children that are grown, that have their own children, to bring these children in and provide all that additional love, you know, for them. So that I would say love and, you know, being consistent is a theme. At Mercyfirst, we have an association that we meet once a month. It's like a parent association. It's called the Foster Adopted Parent Association. And it really is just, you know, a time for parents moms and dads to get together and to network and kind of talk and really just connect on whatever level. One of the things, I've said this many times, when I first joined the association, just as a member, was that it was like therapy for me once a month, to be able to be with the same group of people, to be able to talk about, you know, the things that were going on with the foster children in my home. A lot of parents are experiencing the same things, and you think you're the only one. So it really is a great way to connect with people. And, you know, I know what we're doing is wonderful. We have, you know, one adopted child, one foster child soon to be adopted. But there are so many women that have fostered 10, 20, 30. Every year we have a recognition dinner that Mercyfirst hosts. And my mouth hangs open during most of it, because the people that are getting awards are, you know, they've had 60, 80 kids in their homes, and that's so many lives that they've touched. They're amazing moms that come out of Mercyfirst, and you almost wouldn't know it when you see them. You know, you talk to them and like, oh yeah, I have 3 kids. 2 of them went back, you know, to their families. Then we had 3 of them. We had 3 more come in. And we adopted 2, and I'm like, wow. You know, it's so much going on in the lives that happens right here in Brooklyn that a lot of people don't even know about. The moms that come out of Mercyfirst are just incredible. I mean, foster care is so important to help children heal, and I'm not sure how we get that message out to people. And I almost feel it's a little hypocritical, because we wanted to adopt, but, you know, we went this route not knowing what was going to happen. So my story is a little different than some of these amazing moms that foster all of these children, get them to a really good place while their birth parents are, you know, trying to get their lives together. And I think it's amazing that people, you know, are able to do that. I don't know what's the plug to get people to do foster care. I mean, you yourself said, you know, you've been involved, and it's getting closer to home to you to see it. All the people that I know, my friends and my family, they say we would only do it if we knew we could adopt the child, and that's, you know, that's not typically how it goes. It really doesn't. So, you know, if you have a big heart, a big home, you know, and you really want to help kids and help them get back to their families that have healed, you know, I mean, foster care definitely is the way to go. But it's a tough journey. You know, you have to be a certain type of person, I think, to do it. Well, unfortunately, my mom has passed a few years back before we actually got the children. But I know that she was a big part, and, you know, and is smiling down every day that they're with us. My mom taught me the meaning of unconditional love by every stretch of the imagination. You just do whatever you have to do for your kids, you know. So I feel between, you know, the love was always there, and perhaps, you know, it was challenged. We had a challenging, you know, childhood. We didn't have a lot of money and all those kinds of things, but I never knew that, you know, until later. So, you know, just watching them grow, I just know she's smiling down on them, and, you know, everything I am is because of her. From the Mercyfirst moms to you, happy Mother's Day.